Welcome back to PTL, everybody. We are live from the brand new financial center for Clearview Federal Credit Union in South Fayette, and it is Money Monday, so we are testing your financial trivia. If you saw the QR code earlier or you got to the website, there were 5 questions touching your financial knowledge, and now Raina is here to give us some of the answers. Starting off, number 1, how much money should you plan to save in your emergency fund? This seems so appropriate right now because I feel like so many people here in this region are tapping into their emergency funds or wishing that they had an emergency fund because of all the storm damage and the crazy stuff. So emergency funds, should it be 1 month of expenses, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9 months worth of expenses, or 1 year's worth? And the answer is 3 to 6 months. Why is that?
Yes. So many experts suggest having 3 to 6 months worth of household expenses saved in case of emergencies, like you said, such as job loss or unexpected bills. If you can save or contribute more, great. If you don't have an emergency fund yet, I would suggest definitely taking some time to come up with a plan. Remember, it's never too late to start.
It's never too late, and also you could probably never save too much, right? Somebody would never tell you, oh, you saved too much money. You got too much cash sitting around in your emergency fund. Okay, the next question is, according to a 2024 article by Experian, how many credit cards do Americans have on average? Is it 2.8 cards, 3.9 cards, 4.3, 5.1? The answer is 3.9 credit cards, which seems like a lot that overwhelms me. I can just think of that many having 4 credit card bills really stresses me out. Moving on, what percentage of a down payment do you need to have to avoid paying private mortgage insurance, PMI? This is something that is a mystery to a lot of people. I had no idea what this was whenever I was buying my first house. So is it 20% of the home purchase price, 25, 30, or 35? The answer is 20% of the home purchase price. That means you've got to have 20% down, and then you don't have to pay PMI.
Right. So private mortgage insurance enables you to secure a conventional mortgage with less than 20% down. A lower down payment, however, means you move in with less equity in the property. Because of that, conventional mortgage lenders will require that you purchase a PMI as part of your mortgage. PMI exists to protect the lender in the event that the homeowner stops making mortgage payments.
Right. So as the buyer, as the homeowner, if you have more money to put down, that is better and you're less of a risk to the lender. Right? Exactly. Okay, and that's why the lender needs insurance if you don't have that much money down.
Absolutely.
That was such a mystery to me. I had no idea what that was whenever I was buying my first house. Okay, number 4. How much of your income should go towards retirement? 1 to 5%, 5 to 10%, 15 to 20%, or 25 to 30? The answer is 15 to 20%, which is a lot. I mean, it feels like a lot, right? That's one of those things where you hear all of these things all the time, these rates about you should be saving, or by this age you should do that. And the beautiful thing about what you guys do here at Clearview is that someone can come in and you can talk them through that process and get them on track. Even if they're not on track, they can get on track now. Thank you so much, Rhea. I didn't know the answers, but I'm so glad that you guys have all the answers here at Clearview. Heather and David, how'd you guys do on Money Monday?
The credit card thing threw me. That seems like a lot.
It's always good to learn. And I think we've all learned here today, and that's a positive thing. Thank you, Katie.
And you can catch Money Monday every month right here on PTL.